What's up, guys? So today I have a review for you on the Quantum Smoke HD. A couple days ago I got 3 of the Smoke HDs in, and I was able to break them in over the weekend, and I'm really impressed with them so far. My favorite reel from Quantum was the Quantum XO, but these reels are discontinued now, so I figured I'm going to give the Smoke HDs a shot after seeing a lot of good things about them from the pros that have used them. So this is the exact setup that I used over the weekend to catch majority of my bass. I caught 26 bass. We had 58 for the day, me and my buddy. He had 32. But I used a 7.6 medium heavy Stunner HD cranking stick with a Quantum Smoke HD 6.6-1. I had 12-pound McCoy on there, and I was using a Storm Wiggle Wart. One thing you'll notice right off the bat about these reels is the spool is very deep. I used a whole spool of 12-pound test on here. And the second thing you notice is the handles. The handles are very big, and it just gives you a lot of power when you're cranking. So I really like the bigger handles for cranking or power fishing, maybe flipping or something, you know. A big thing about this reel that I really enjoy is that it has the dial on the side to dial everything in, the brakes in. That's the only negative about the XO, is you would have to open the side plate. This is just on the fly, you know. You got more wind and you want to adjust the dial, you can just adjust it right there. You don't have to worry about taking the plate off or anything and messing with the pins. I mean, you can take the plate off and adjust the pins if you wanted to get even more breakage out of your reel, but from what I noticed right off the bat stock, the dial is pretty good. I had this on almost free, and I was casting this light compact jig, and it was perfect. So another thing is that these reels are 7-ball bearings, but for 7-ball bearings they're extremely smooth. I believe the XO has 11. I believe the XO has 11. But in terms of smoothness, they're right up there with the XO. So I'll talk a little bit about the setups that I used during the weekend. I talked about that 7.6 medium heavy cranking stick. Another one was a 7.3 all-purpose Fitzgerald rod. I used a 7.3-1 Smoke HD in the lefty. I always flip with a lefty. I always want my dominant hand on the rod when I'm flipping, so I always run the lefties. I had 20-pound test on here, and I thought I was going to have enough, but as you can see, that spool is super deep, and I wasn't able to fully fill the spool, which for now it's alright, but I do like to run full spools. And I was using a compact jig. This is a Keitech Model 1. I did catch 2 nice bass on this, but majority of my fish came on that Storm Wiggle Wart. I also used a 7-foot medium heavy all-purpose Fitzgerald Original Series rod, and I had another 6.6-1 on there, 12-pound McCoy line. I used a variety of baits on this rod. I used a spinner bait, a blade bait, and a Keitech. But like I said, most of my fish came on that Storm Wiggle Wart, and I caught some fish on a tube, and I caught some fish on a shaky head. But let's get back to the reels. What I really like about them too, from a cosmetic standpoint, is the gold accents. Not that it really messes with the performance, it just looks nice. It's got the nice black finish, and the gold really sets it off. And it got pretty windy out there, and I was able to cast this reel pretty far, and I had the brakes turned on pretty high on this reel, and I was getting it out really far. The Storm Wiggle Wart isn't really a heavy crankbait, and it was still getting some good distance. I definitely recommend these reels. They retail for $199, and they're worth every penny. Come out at quantum.com or Tackle Warehouse.